appreciate that the Giants are back, and I think we're starting to do that. No one besides the people within the facility thought we would be in a position. We know the talent that we had. We've had it multiple years, and I think the pieces are finally coming together. But we got a real shot at this thing.
And what was like
Position.
So a huge win for them last week. In fact, their first playoff win since they won the Super Bowl a decade ago. So Michael, let's make no mistake about it. They are the underdog today against the #1 NFC seeded team in the Philadelphia Eagles. So how did they get it done today?
Give it to the guy who you talk to. Just keep on giving it to the guy that you talk to, as they've been doing all year. You know, Saquon Barkley has had a sensational year. It carries, rush yards, all career highs. He's had over 100 yards from scrimmage in 3 of the last 4 games. And he's one of only 3 quarterbacks this season that's led his team in receptions. He is Mr. Everything for the New York Giants. And they have to put the ball in his hand and just try to give him a chance to make something happen. But you know the Eagles, Howie, they're going to try to put everything, take him out of it, and put everything on Danny Dimes. Terry.
Yeah, you know, when you look at Kansas City, when their quarterback Mahomes was MVP in the league and he won the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden his quarterback coach was Mike Kafka, and he drug him out when he was a grad assistant at Northwestern in Chicago. Then he goes to New York, Brian Davis turns the play calling over to him. Coaching makes a difference, and I think Daniel Jones turned the ball least of any quarterback in the league. I believe the league 3 years in a row in turning the ball over. Daniel Jones is a true quarterback. I love watching him play, and I believe in it. And I think the reason is because of the coaching from Mike Kafka.
Well, you flip it over to the other side. What's different from the 2 games they played this year? Well, it's getting McKay back, it's Jackson, it's Williams. It's a complete defense. Wade Martindale is one of the most unpredictable defensive coordinators in football. Is he going to bring pressure? Is he going to play coverage? What's he going to do with Jalen Hurts? How's he going to handle that? How's he going to handle the wide receivers? This gives him the full kind of package of he can do anything from A to Z within his defense. So that unpredictable factor, I think, is going to be a big key for today's game.
How you look at playoff football, pressure football, and you look at Philadelphia, their expectation, and it's not the playoffs, their expectation is the Super Bowl. And so you look at the pressure on the 2 teams, New York plays with house money. Yep. And you look at this game as it goes on, because of the pressure on Philadelphia, as it goes on, that pressure builds and builds and builds. With the Giants, if they can keep it close going into the 4th quarter, then their confidence builds. They say, hey, we got a shot to win this game. So I think the Giants got a heck of a shot to win this ball game, Michael.
You know, we've talked about the Giants going 0-2 in the regular season against Philadelphia. The Super Bowl year for you down there in Tampa, you guys lost both regular season games to the Saints and then beat them in the playoffs. What was different?
Yes, obviously the 2 previous games in the regular season don't matter one single bit. Throw those games in the trash. And what's different about it is that you have another opportunity to change up your scheme. And when you're changing up your scheme, the team that beat you the previous 2 games, yes, they're going to do the same thing. So now you're changing up, and you can catch them off guard then, and you can make some chunk plays on things that, you really didn't do last time, but now you're doing this time, and it throws them off. So that's a big difference. That's a big key in order to beat the team.